Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Denka Shafiyyah. I would like to tell my digital book about Roro Jonggrang. Roro Jonggrang, the legend of 1,000 temples. In ancient times, there lived a king with a giant farm named Prabu Baka. He was a king who was known to be greedy and liked to blackmail his people. Everyone is afraid of him. He has a loyal prime minister named Pati Gupala. One day, Prabu Baka led an invasion into the Pengging kingdoms. He wanted to control the prosperous and fertile kingdom. War was unavoidable. Prabu Baka went berserk and pushed back the Pengging kingdom's troops. Attack! Attack! Ordered Pati Gupala, who encouraged Prabu Baka's troops. The crown prince of the Pengging kingdom, named Bandung Bondowoso, was furious when he found out that his kingdom was suddenly attacked by Prabu Baka. Then Bandung Bondowoso prepared his troops and led a counterattack. This cannot be allowed to continue. We must attack Prabu Baka's troops, he shouted while brandishing his sword. In the midst of the battle, Bandung Bondowoso meets Prabu Baka. They fought fiercely, attacking each other and using their best move. Finally, Bandung Bondowoso managed to kill Prabu Baka. King Baka's troops scared when they learned that their king had been killed. Prime Minister Gupala ordered them to flee back to the Baka kingdoms. King Baka's troops scared when they learned that their king had been killed. Prime Minister Gupala ordered them to flee back to the Baka kingdom. Bandung Bondowoso did not remain silent. Come on, chase, don't give up. Bandung Bondowoso and his troops continued to chase the enemy to the Baka kingdoms. The Baka armies surrendered, and Bandung Bondowoso was able to enter the palace without any problems. He was shocked to find a beautiful princess inside. Oh, beautiful princess, who are you? I am the daughter of Prabu Baka. My name is Roro Jonggrang. Bandung Bondowoso did not expect that the king who was in the front of a giant actually had a beautiful daughter. He immediately fell in love with Roro Jonggrang. Bandung Bondowoso couldn't sleep thinking about Roro Jonggrang. Finally, he expressed his heart attention to the beautiful princess. Oh, beautiful Roro Jonggrang, would you like to be my wife? Hearing Bandung Bondowoso's proposal, Roro Jonggrang became confused. She was afraid of Bandung Bondowoso. However, she did not want to marry the person who had killed her father. I want to marry you, but you have to fulfill condition. I want to build a Jawa Tunda well and 1,000 temples in one night. Bandung Bondowoso agreed to Roro Jonggrang's condition. Okay, I can do all of that, and I can marry you, beautiful princess. Without wasting much time, Bandung Bondowoso immediately dug the ground to make a deep Jawa Tunda well. In just a short time, the well was ready. Roro Jonggrang was ruthless and thinking of ways to harm Bandung Bondowoso. How is it? Is the well according to your wishes? Roro Jonggrang smiled and said, Bandung Bondowoso, would you like to go inside and check the well? Bandung Bondowoso agreed. Okay, I will check it. Bandung Bondowoso immediately entered the well. When Bandung Bondowoso entered the well, Roro Jonggrang ordered Pati Gupala and his troops to cover the well with stone. Bandung Bondowoso knew he had been tricked and was furious. With his magical powers, he managed to break through the stone and climb it to the top. Roro Jonggrang was surprised because Bandung was still alive. Are you trying to trick me, princess? Asked Bandung Bondowoso. Roro Jonggrang smiled and tried to calm Bandung Bondowoso's anger. The first condition has been fulfilled. Now all that remains is the second condition. Build 1,000 temples for me. Bandung Bondowoso knew he would never build 1,000 temples on his own. He finally summoned an army of spirits and deployed them to build the temple. Thousands of the spirits came from all directions and immediately began building the temple. Roro Jonggrang started to get restless. It was only the middle of the night, but the temples were already starting to stand. In fact, only one remained. how is this? The temple is almost finished. Roro Jonggrang came up with a way to thwart Bandung's efforts. She boiled all the women in her kingdom and ordered them to pound mortars. Hearing the sound of a mortar, the chickens thought it was morning. They crowed loudly, hearing the sound of a mortar. The chickens thought it was morning. They crowed loudly. The spirit thought it was morning. They immediately left that place. Bandung Bondowoso immediately realized that he had been tricked again. "You've tricked me again, Roro Jonggrang. I can't forgive you." This time he couldn't contain his anger. Even Roro Jonggrang's smile couldn't calm him. "I curse you to become a stone statue to replace an unfinished temple." In an instant, Roro Jonggrang became a stone statue. So even 1,000 temples had been built in Bandung Bondowoso. Seeing Roro Jonggrang transformed into a statue, Bandung Bondowoso felt remorse and wept. However, the curse had already been lifted, and he could not lift it. It is said that the 1,000 temples built by Bandung Bondowoso still exist today in Yogyakarta. They are called Sewu Temple, which means 1,000 temple.